So, welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles with Justin and Ulam. We've got our large new expansion area that I need to, for population purposes, go ahead and start trying to plot out. I've thrown in the areas that were going to be industrial, that way I don't go and forget that they need to be industrial. And I'm trying to figure out where in here will be the best place or places for both some bathhouses and maybe some reservoirs. I don't know. All the reservoirs should really be able to provide out here, since this is all going to be housing. Would be room for fountains. And, I mean, see, 7's noticeable, but I don't know, but then it's just because reservoirs, because they have to be connected to a Noira, and can only be a fairly limited distance from the Noira in the first place, I'm thinking we'll just go ahead and focus on getting a bathhouse in here somewhere. We've got a couple good shorelines we can use for the Noiras, although most of these would be on the inside, taking up building space, is why I like trying to put it like right here and then aqueduct over the wall, as we saw work from our last kingdom. But then it comes down to where we're going to put it. It has a pretty good radius. But then it has a good radius, so that one's honestly reaching most of what would be in here anyway, and I don't think you can double dip. So my better bet is probably, if I'm going to bother, go ahead and put it like down here so that it covers this area. Alright, that's what we'll plan on then. Go ahead and get that started. And I put in that gate so that we won't have people running the long way around to get out here to the work area. Let's see. So we'll need aqueducts from here. Can it go over the gate? No. Alright, so we'll need to go to... I wonder, could it go over the gate if I built up the wall on either side of it? Doesn't really matter, but would it be better then to just go straight out than jump over? Yeah, because I'd rather do that than potentially block that up, so let's go ahead and get some woodcutters in. Actually, just on these three should be fine, because then we'll run the aqueduct here, just over, and it'll plug in right there. Let's see, that'll be under Advanced Town, Bathhouse area, yep, with the roof area down in this corner. Excellent. Alright, so then we'll reach over to there. That'll cover that whole area. And with that, let me go ahead and try to make sure we've got markets appropriate. So we've got one market here with a fishmonger there. Because that one has a fishmonger and a butcher. We probably don't need too many more fishmongers around here, but we could definitely use another butcher and probably two bakers, as well as, given where those two are in the space, I definitely want to mark it here. And if I do the whole two market thing, we should be fine. I wonder, is this too much area in the middle, though? Yeah, so I should probably run a road across, like, right there. That'll probably be good, because, yeah, over here I probably need to similarly cut roads across here somehow. So let's run a road across here. And let's see. Put in two markets. Actually, I guess I could separate them too. So yeah, put like one over here and one over here so that they get a little bit better reach. Apparently I moved it right over the road as I tried to click. Let's try that again. Oh, there we are. So it's bound off the upper left corner. That's why it got stuck. Alright, so let's give each of them a baker then. That should be good. And that will provide this whole area with, well, I don't know about whole area, but that'll provide certainly a fair amount of what we need regarding food access. So, before I go getting too much focused on other things, let's plan in some of our buildings. No, not there. Come on. There we go. There, there, and let me think. Definitely a cottage, because we don't need another tavern just yet. Looks like that's the nearest library. Yeah, putting a library there though would extend it a little over there too much. So yeah, let's probably go ahead and just make this first one just another hovel. Because we're also within range of the clinic and fire area close enough that we shouldn't need them there. I'll probably end up putting them like in over here somewhere. In fact, maybe just right there. I'm looking at it. Let's see, clinic here. Fire brigade here. And then we can either put houses here or 2 butchers, 2 fishmongers. Might not be a bad idea. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. And then, here they are. 2 fishmongers. So this will just be our market row. Which probably also means I'll want to avoid just straight up putting houses right there. Try to figure out something else around that. Though now that I'm also looking at it, probably also not just right there either. Alright. Alright. This is up, but it doesn't have that, so we don't need to have the workers on it. Go ahead and go do something else for now. I'll be telling you to build the aqueduct eventually. For now, we need to get these things built. And that'll be ready when we get the aqueduct in, and we'll just, turn it on and so forth. So we've got both of those buildings there. Then I don't really know what I want to put here. That was dumb. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Oh. You instead be a... Well, I was gonna say a library, but then it occurs to me that's actually just really not that useful of a spot for a library either. I don't presume... Yeah, water's honestly pretty covered there, because we did that first. I don't know. I do have an idea. I don't know if it would work, because yeah, I could run another aqueduct just along here by putting a road in here and then a reservoir there, so that I could then demolish all these wells to replace them with fountains, which would give a pretty good amount of bonus happiness around. But I don't know if the aqueduct will stretch that far. And I'm not a huge fan of bothering with that nonsense anyway, so we'll probably leave that be. I don't know, what other well, no, yeah, a hovel would be horrible in that spot because they don't want to live right next to that sort of thing. Think. I'm not sure. Suppose one thing I could put in would be a small stockpile for tools. That way, they're hopefully bringing tools here for these guys to all use, as well as anyone else in the area. But the issue is I'm going to end up building that, and then probably, as we've seen time and time again, they'll stand there and not do anything. Because apparently that's just not how stockpiles work. They don't just run whatever the distance is that you want. So I don't know. And the more I'm looking at this, if I do build all this to be that, then it probably would be more advantageous to go ahead and make some portion of all this area farmland. I'm looking at it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Alright, so if we do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I can have the 1, 2 be 2 roads that go along there. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3. Road. 1, 2, 3. Road. Then move the middles of both of those, replace those with wells. Which is a little excessive, but hey. But now that there's a well there, I can delete this one. And I'll probably plan on 2 and 2 and 2 and 2ing a whole bunch of excuse me. Goodness. A whole bunch of forget what I'm trying to say they're called. Granaries, there we are. Hum. If I moat that though, I could put a Noira in there. And then like, yeah, just a reservoir right there, and that probably would cover, well, hold on, let's check out how big the reservoir covers over here. No, that wouldn't quite cover all of it. Well, alternatively, delete this well. How does that leave our water over here? Good enough. So if I put a Noira here and a reservoir here, yeah, that might cover enough. Otherwise, I can always run it down a little further using aqueducts. That's probably the best idea. Yeah, so we'll put in these 3 more farms, then some farmland support stuff. Oh, excuse my nose blowing. Let's see, what's the merchant got? Nothing unique again. We need to buy, yeah. I guess we still kind of need to buy meat and fish. And 125. And how much is that going to run us? Yeah, we're okay. We can do that. Still claim to be in excellent health, yeah, although noticeably the fish and pork access is dropping now. Yeah, I just don't know. I'm a little worried, given how many tools we have stored, that a part of it could just be tool distribution, and that I have all these butchers around that are supposed to be making the meat go further, and I'm guessing maybe they're not, because of the issues with tool distribution. It's another baker. Oh, they use charcoal, not tools. Ah, you're a butcher, right? Yeah. Oh, but you've got 5 stored, so I don't get what your issue is. Are you not getting enough? Are we just not producing enough pigs then? Is that just it? Because, I mean, if I knew that was it, I guess we could just... Yeah, no, I guess I could go off presuming that, and... Yeah. see, if I have 3 more fields, I probably want at least 6 granaries for that. So if I plot out whatever the granaries are, and then just use the remaining room to try to put in a couple, like 2 or 3 more swine herds. And see if maybe that just magically fixes it. I don't know. Oh, nuts, you guys finished. Okay, hopefully you're not already... Okay, no, they haven't grabbed anything yet. So, you guys are just here. I guess I could use the charcoal. So then also grab charcoal. But otherwise, just tools and charcoal. Alright, go ahead and get back to work. Alright. You know what? No, not even the charcoal, though. There's 2 things on either side of you. They should get the charcoal. That shouldn't be on the stockpile, guys. We should totally be able to get our charcoal from other sources. So, festival. Try to keep everything popping. Alright. Let's see. Oh, before getting on that, I really should go ahead and tell them to put in that aqueduct so that we can run these and get that happiness going. Let's see, over 3. And then, come on, camera, not that far. You know where we're going. Just over the wall. There we are. Alright, so, once that gets finished being built, it should handle that. Oh, goodness, we have 200 beds more, thanks to that little area. Just imagine how much more we'll have from all this other crazy area. Alright, you guys almost, certainly do not have any tools yet. You guys put wood in here. I told you 0 wood. I guess they were already on the way to get it or something. I guess we could use some wood cleanup around here, but I don't think it actually matters. Not really. Alright, so we filled most of that up thanks to the festival. Don't know that we'll be able to retain them for very long. Alright, so we do need more churches, libraries, and taverns. Alright, so let's throw a tavern right there. That's a good spot for one. Whoop, no, that's under regular town, isn't it? Yep. Or maybe here? This is better coverage. Yeah. So there's a tavern, but then, based on what they had said previously, they're still going to want a church or a library. That's part of how I can... Yeah, okay, so that's part of how I can block out that. So that one should be fine on that side. I don't really want a library there, but if I put like a library right here, then nothing can be built directly across from that, so that should solve that problem a little bit. There's library. Here we go. And that's central enough that that should help with the happiness spread. Alright, and with that, that should cover them both, right? Move away. Yes! Alright, trending towards 83 is where we're going to be sitting for a while. Pork is just, you know, in a problem state. We'll, you know, we're trying to figure it out. We're trying to work it out. We're trying to figure it out. Alright, we are losing people because we do not have the happiness to sustain them. Which is fine. Oh, now that I think about it. Oh, that was dumb, yeah. No, actually, I probably could have made that reservoir plant where I kept the fire thing over there and put the reservoir here. Dumb. Well. Yeah, we really could use that kind of happiness boost, but yeah, who needs it? We'll just, yeah, we'll make it work. We'll, hopefully, maybe. Oh, dumb! Oh, these are, right next to the water, so these will actually be kind of garbage for that. Plus that's barren, even though this is very fertile, so. Nuts! Wasn't thinking enough, clearly. Can I see what the range of a... Oh, yes, okay, so, yeah, putting this one here will definitely not do exactly what I want. It will reach far enough that, yeah, one that's right there will definitely cover everything else that we need. In fact, right now, this is the one to build with the Noira there, because these technically can be built on, and these can't, so yeah, we that'll definitely be the first one to put into action. But we'll wait on some of our workers to be done from all the ridiculous construction. Well, I guess we do have 29 free. We'll go ahead and just get started on that then, shall we? Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. And let's see. Reservoir. Right there, which will give those a little bit, but mostly it'll help that. And how many? We still have enough idle. Let's go ahead and do the other Noira before we plug in other stuff. Oh, wait, what? I can do through bridges? What kind of dumbness is that? Alright, so I will want to moat that first. Alright, since I've told it to start moating, can I go ahead and put the Noira in because it will eventually be where I need it? No, okay, so we'll have to wait. But we can definitely go ahead and get them started on the reservoir. And honestly, we have enough free people to go ahead and get started on the windmills for these areas. Alright, have they finished up the aqueduct? Yes, they have. Alright, go ahead and... Actually, opening you first is dumb. Open the Noira first. Hello? Alright. Wow, what was that happiness spread? Nice! One more library somewhere over here, and we'll have this whole area really pretty well covered. Alright, just out of curiosity, which angle are they using for attack? 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so they're all coming from there, and the dragons are just below? Alright, yeah. Alright, towers. Show them what you're made of. Better yet, show them what they're made of. Tear them apart. Come on, reload. Don't let him get a fire breath off. Did you get him? Yeah, nice job. Alright, the other guy's a little bit slower. But he is flying into an area that I don't really have sufficiently covered yet. Goodness. Come on, reload! He's gonna breathe! Someone! Nuts. Alright, so they got him. And he didn't destroy the granary, so that was okay. Still, yeah, we clearly do need to get the tower over here set up sooner than later. Alright, so they're all moving out. Not even worried. Not even. Alright, so well, this should be pretty well set up and going. So, are you guys actually retrieving tools? It kind of looks like it. What else would they be going that far out of their way for? So hopefully. Certainly be nice. Alright, the moat is finished. Then get them started on the next Noira. A little bit down. Throw a potty. Hello, camera. Come on. Calm down. Trying to... Stupid camera. Come on, click. There we go. Throw a festival. Try to keep our idle workers a little bit closer. Oh, we are just coming up against that edge. Alright. Let's see, so if we're running that much against our limit, we are going to go ahead and need to do another housing area before we do too much more there, because a lot of those will also they'll take up workers to build, but then they'll continue to take them up because they'll need to be run, so. Impenetrable defense. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this. You may note that there's a slight change in design now. This corner's been moved over here because this corner right here, when I was built on it, it caused a definite roadblock. And go figure, off camera, one of them landed over here and then just directly attacked the wall. And so I changed that so that even if they do land over here again, which does appear to be really low chance, but you know, we're just not taking those chances. If it does happen, now they should be forced to walk. Because apparently we were just barely blocking that area off. So, it did cause a touch of a redesign, but I still think it's pretty good. And like I said, it was really only because it was necessary. So, and for the most part, I mean, yeah, the moat is still clearly working wonders. I mean, look, there's so many of them, so good, but going so slowly that it doesn't matter how slowly we kill them. None of them are even making it to the halfway point. See, doesn't it look so much cooler when they're doing all this and the moat is full? I wish the moat would stay full. I'm fine with the rivers, you know, going up and down, but I wish the moats would stay full. That'd be cool. Ah, well, anyway. 27 free workers, and... Alright, yeah, so let's go ahead and... I think there's only, like, yeah, 2 people working these. But, let's go ahead and get those workers back for now, because we don't actually have anyone, you know, doing farms around there yet. We don't really need the workers in it yet. Although I don't really need them sitting idle either, so I guess I really should get to giving them some instructions. You... what? That's just weird. Wow, you're really not selling very much, are you? Odd. Suppose I can see if I have anything, so... Guess I have a little. Some of that, and, no, don't... Oh, wait, no, those are armaments. Yeah, and we could... We're not selling for very much. We're just over half coffers, so... I mean, that should be fine. We're fine. Alright, so as they're working on that with those, let's go ahead and get the granaries up. So I think I'm gonna want 3 on either side. So, the way we're gonna do that... Ah, right, because I kind of messed that up. Well, I could just overcompensate over here. And then we'll go ahead, so we'll actually just do those 3 initially, and then some small granaries in order to... I mean, I don't know that this will be even close to enough, but hopefully, maybe, I don't know. Water looking like we are sufficiently covered, right? Oh. Looks like you're a little far up north. So, yeah, and I had that there because there was that curve, but now that that curve is gone, there's probably a better spot for it there. Let's see. Yeah, maybe just right next to it. 4, 1, 2... Well, actually, yeah, because if I put a swine herd there... Yeah, so put the well, like, right there. There we go, and then we can, yeah, put a swine herd in there. So that he'll be right next to the granary and have direct access to that, since that's what they feed the pigs with. So, well, no, I can just put it here. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so that's 2 more swine herds anyway. Alright. Let's see, yeah, we have enough to... Well, no, we don't really need... Let's get the farms set in first. Alright. As they're building all that, I need to go ahead and start work on this area. Let's see. That is covering everything, right? Yeah, alright, excellent. And mark it on the downside. Alright, so I don't need to worry about proximity there, so... This will primarily then be manors. Hold on. Turn it this way. Actually, yeah, right there's fine. And then a building there and a road in here. So, good. Road across there. And don't really need a library, don't really need another tavern. So, I guess, yeah, just hovels in both these locations is probably the best option. Alright, so that should be a nice little area, which kinda wish I'd just run the road down there and not had this one not technically have access to a road, but whatever. In a quick scanning overview, I won't even notice, I'm sure. Got most of these up and running now, it looks like. Well, okay, not the granaries. Okay, and if they're finishing those, let's go ahead and turn on the windmills, because there's no point in doing the farms without having the windmills running so that they're increasing production. Of course, there's also really no point in having them without having these granaries finished, so I kinda need those through. Alright, so all that is pretty good. Oh, but now that I think about it, yeah, the other big thing this is going to be causing is that this is now going to attract dragons. Ooh, this is actually a really nice spot right here for a turret, though. Okay. I'll put a stone bridge here. And piers. I think this is where we'll put another tower, because then that'll definitely give us nice coverage here. And between these three towers, that'll definitely cover this whole part of the water here. Eventually we'll put one over here, which will finish covering it so that they can't just, fly around over here and not get shot at. So that will be good. Alright, we do need to be paying attention to putting in... Oh, that's what I can use down here to try to block out where the fishmongers are. Or at least that's part of what I can use. Oh, that's a good idea. Excellent, yeah, because that's even 2 and 2. Oh, that's excellent. Alright. But, now that I think about it, with this one right here... Alright, so down here, like, maybe just absolutely in the corner, we'll also want to go ahead and put in a tower, which should... Because how far... What all do you not cover going right again? Whoop, nope, that's the road. You cover... Okay, I may actually want to put it in this corner, just to ensure I definitely cover the houses up there. If I do that, yeah, that should cover out to here well enough that if we've got one there... Ooh, that is making it awkward where the final tower needs to be. Not... I mean, yeah, because that should at least reach this road from there. And you should at least reach this road. Because you just about reach the road from where you are. So, I mean, it won't be super double covered. Yeah, you reach that road. Yeah, I mean, so there'll be quite a bit of area where, like, only one tower is covering, so we won't get a lot of double coverage. But, yeah, those 3 areas should be fine. Do I want to road off that, though, or just go ahead and build directly around? I won't build around it yet, so. We'll not road that one off. Alright, so this one's getting set up. So we got a plan over there, we got that over here. Okay, they keep complaining about the cemeteries, but these two still have plenty of room. Well, okay, I don't know about plenty, but they still have room. You... Whoa! Whoops! I hit backspace. Which jumps you over to the keep. Oh goodness, look at the time. Alright. Apparently I did also delete it. Alright, well. I'll do some work off camera and meet you in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.